You are now watching Juan Gotti Talking Sports.
It seems like y'all like late night Juan Gotti. You know what I'm saying? I typically upload during the 3:30, 3 o'clock hour, but last time I did a late night upload, it got some good feedback. So, hey, here I am again. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We another Washington Commanders video. And in today's video, we're going to talk about quarterback Taylor Heinicke and what does he bring to this offense that could possibly turn this season around. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So as we know, quarterback Carson Wentz sustained a fractured ring finger in Thursday's night victory versus the Chicago Bears. And we figured he was going to miss some time, but we just didn't know how severe it was. At the moment, we knew that he was going to get, surgery or going to see a doctor today, Monday. And we found out that per Adam Schefter that he will be missing at least 4 to 6 weeks because he has to get surgery. He may have already had it, or he may be getting it as we speak. So that means Taylor Heinicke is next up. I know a lot of you guys, and I made a video about this yesterday, I know a lot of you guys want to see Sam Howell and see what he does and see what he has. The reason why they're not going to do that is because they still think this season is in the balance. They still think that Washington can compete for a wild card spot. Newsflash, I don't think that's happened. You know what I'm saying? I think we're still going to win 6-7 games, but I don't think we're going to be able to get a wild card spot just because this division is going to probably send 3 teams to the playoffs. I mean, Eagles, probably the best team in the NFC East and NFC Conference right now. Then you got the Cowboys, who is going to stay afloat. They had a solid game yesterday. Cooper Rush, I think the real Cooper Rush finally came out when he finally faced adversity. We seen the real Cooper Rush, but they're getting Dak Prescott back, and I think when they get Dak Prescott back, they're going to be able to obviously win more games and actually get back to playing Cowboys football. So I think they're probably going to make the playoffs too. And then you got the Giants, who is surprising everyone right now, and they're sitting at a whopping 5-1. And I said for the Giants to be legit, they will have to beat Green Bay. They did that. And I'm like, okay, they beat Green Bay. Green Bay's derailing right now. Their offense is terrible right now, so they're derailing. It's a big win, but then again, it's like, okay, you're still on the fence. But then they turn around and beat the Baltimore Ravens at home. And I'm like, okay, now this Giants team is legit. Daniel Jones may have finally turned the corner, and now he's finally proven that he can be a franchise QB, right? So the Giants, that's another team that maybe gets into the playoffs from this division. So this division could send 3 teams to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, Washington most likely won't be in the mix, but the team still believes that the season's in a balance. And technically the season's not over. So they're going to put out Taylor Heinicke. Okay, and I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? When Carson Wentz got hurt, I said in the video, I don't feel no type of ill will to it because it's not like our season's over. Okay, I mean, like season's in my opinion over from the standpoint of turning it all the way around from getting a wild card spot or a playoff berth. But our season isn't going to be completely derailed to the point where we're going to be picking top 5 now because Carson Wentz out. Taylor Heinicke is one of the best backups, if not the best backup in all of football. Okay, we know Taylor Heinicke knows this system. He's been in the system 5-6 years. He knows like the back of his hand. Taylor Heinicke can go out there and win you games. Taylor Heinicke can actually start in this league. Okay, and he proved that. I even made a video last year before we even signed it. But I'm like, at a point in time, I'm like, can Taylor Heinicke actually be the franchise quarterback for the near future? Because this was during the 4-game win streak last year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, can Taylor Heinicke actually be a franchise quarterback? But then later on, he showed why he is a backup, and that's quite frankly how I feel right now. I think Heinicke gives us the best chance to win right now. I really do. But at the same time, I think at some point he's going to show why he is a backup and why teams really can't trust Heinicke to be a franchise quarterback. But it's like, what does Heinicke bring? A lot of you guys are excited to see what Heinicke brings from the standpoint of him finally having weapons, and that's cool. That's understandable, and I agree with you guys to a certain extent. I'm more excited to see what Taylor Heinicke can do and what will he look like now that he has a year of starting experience under his belt now. Remember, before this, he didn't have, like, he had a couple games where he started here and there throughout his career, but last year he practically had a whole year of being the starting quarterback. So I want to know what he's going to look like this year from having that experience last year. What is he going to look like more this year? Stepping on the road for Carson Wentz, now that he has that experience under his belt, is he going to be more calm? And he always is calm. He never looks like he's panicking. But what is that year of starting quarterback, experiences? What is it going to do for you moving forward? And that's the biggest thing that I'm interested in seeing. Of course, I want to see how he's going to look with Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel, Terry McLaurin, all the weapons. But what is he going to look like with now having a year of experience up his sleeve? I'm really excited and really curious to see that. I think this starting Taylor Heinicke, it allows Scott Turner to open up the playbook more, because Scott Turner has been with Taylor Heinicke for I don't know how long now, like a long time. So he knows his offense like this. And Scott Turner is one of the offensive coordinators. I just heard Louis T talk about it on his show. One of the coordinators that make you fit into his scheme. Instead of building his scheme around the players' ability to perform and his skill set, he makes you fit into his scheme. And Taylor Heinicke is one of those players that actually fit into his scheme. So this could be a really blessing in disguise for Washington. It really could. However, I do think at some point Heinicke, and I hope I'm wrong, I hope Heinicke comes in and leads us to a 13-4 record, or a 12-5, or 11-6 playoff. But I hope that is the case. You know what I'm saying? I hope Heinicke comes in this joint and just start blowing teams out and just looking amazing. You know what I'm saying? And looking like, oh, we should have went with you as the starting quarterback. I hope that, but my gut tells me, and based off of what I saw last year, Heinicke's going to be fun to watch. He's going to get you he's going to get you a couple wins, but he's going to show you at some point why he is a backup. Now, the only caveat that's holding me out and hoping that I'm true is he has new weapons. You know what I'm saying? It's not no longer last year. It's not no longer where you just have Terry McLaurin. You know what I'm saying? You actually have weapons now. You know, so I am definitely excited to see what he does with these new weapons. He's going to be fun to watch. The thing is going to be on schedule as far as the offense go. But, you know, he's going to have his crazy play where he's ducking and dodging. He provides the ability to extend plays and use his legs, and he can be a threat with his legs. So it is a give and take with him, because you're going to get that. You're going to get that out of him. You're going to get exciting football out of him. But you're also going to get the lack of arm strength that Carson Wentz provided. So probably no more deep shots to De'Ami Brown, because they're going to all be underthrown. But maybe more targets to Terry McLaurin, which we definitely need, because he is the best receiver on his team, and he's one of the better receivers in football, and he deserves to have the ball in his hands. So definitely it could be a blessing in disguise from that standpoint, that he'll get the players more involved. But I'm excited to see what he can bring. I really hope I hope I'm wrong from the aspect of him at some point showing us he's going to be a backup quarterback. I hope he just comes in here and just wins every game possible. I really do. I hope so, and I hope it starts this Sunday with the Green Bay Packers game. You know, he played well in the Packers game last year, outside of the mistake that probably cost us the game or led to a reason why we lost the game. He played well in Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? So how fitting is it that he makes his season debut versus the team that he played well in, and a team that his favorite quarterback played for, and Brett Favre? The reason why he wears number 4 is because of Brett Favre. As my light goes out here, let me fix that 1 second. That's how fitting is it that Taylor Heinicke gets to play against the Green Bay Packers? You know what I'm saying? It won't be in Lambeau this time. It will be at home. So hopefully that works to our favor. You know what I'm saying? The Packers definitely have been derailing as of late. They're on a 2-game losing streak. So hopefully we can make it 3. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can make it 3. But we have all week to talk about that. I will be interested to see what Ron Rivera has to say come Wednesday. You know, Tuesday is the off day. Now, I don't know if it's going to be different because they played on Thursday and maybe they come in for media. But I'm assuming, you know, Tuesday is the off day, typical off day for the whole NFL. So they'll probably come in on Wednesday. I'm excited to see what Ron Rivera has to say about Taylor Heinicke getting the start. I'm more curious to see how he's going to look with a year experience under his belt than how he technically is going to look with these new weapons. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be fun to watch, man. I hope Taylor Heinicke proves me wrong from the aspect of him winning a lot of games. I know he's going to come in here and win some, but will he turn the corner and actually prove that, hey, man, I should have been starting since week 1. I should have been the choice, not Carson Wentz. Let's see, man. Let's hope. But at the end of the day, whether it's Carson Wentz, Taylor Heinicke, Sam Howell, I just want to win football games, man. At the end of the day, I don't care who the quarterback is. Just please be good, play good. And I'm curious to see how he's going to be with a full year of experience under his belt. Again, the weapons are going to be cool, but he did solid last year with not a lot. So I'm expecting him to do probably the same or better with better weapons. But I just want to see how he's going to look with a year of experience under his belt. Now, he played all of last year. Don't forget that, guys. He came in after the second quarter after Ryan Fitzpatrick got hurt, and he was the starting quarterback for the remainder of the year. So he has a whole year of experience, never done before in his career. A whole year experience at the starting quarterback position. So what is he going to look like now that he has it on his belt? I think he's going to look more calmer. I think he's going to look more relaxed. I think he's going to look more like a pro. And hopefully he proves me wrong and shows that he can actually be a starting quarterback for the longevity. So let me know what you think about this video in the comment section down below. Drop your comments and opinions. What do you think Taylor Heinicke is going to look like? What do you think he provides to this offense? And how do you think it's going to look moving forward at the quarterback position? So yes, again, ladies and gentlemen, Carson Wentz will be expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks, and Taylor Heinicke will be taking over as the starting quarterback. Leave your comments, thoughts down below in the comment section. As always, me, boy, one guy. Like, comment, subscribe. Hell to the Washington Commanders. Run over to 5,000 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you. Peace. Cross me one time, that's gonna get you pop, get you driving.